Morning, everyone. Marty out in front of Planned Parenthood. Lonnie's here with his honk for life sign. God bless him. So right now, Israel is going through a lot of trouble. You know, they say that they've never had as many casualties as since World War II with the Holocaust. They've had about 1,400 casualties. So back in World War II, Hitler and the Nazis were able to kill 6 million Jews. They weren't even like in the war. They're just civilians, right? So why'd they kill them? Well, it has to do with, it was dark. It was really demonic inspired stuff. That's another story. But there were people, a handful of people that worked and risked their lives to save some of these Jews. So there were like the Corrie ten Booms, remember Bonhoeffer, and there was this Dutch resistance. There were young people, like 18, 19-year-olds, that risked their lives to save Jews. So those young people, those people were heroes. They did what was right. So nowadays, what we see, one of the stories, I mean, it's kind of very graphic, but this Hamas terrorists, they took an Israeli woman that was pregnant. They cut her open, killed her, took out the baby and cut its head off. And they were elated. They were happy. So this is not normal. This is not just bestial. This is diabolical. This is really demonic. It's so horrible and ugly. And this is what happens when you feed on hatred over it. So this is what happens. So you know, if you have any moral conscience, you see that that's absolutely wrong, unjustifiable, and that these men need to be executed, taken off the planet because of their murderous, you know, ways. So that's what's happening there. What's going to happen here at Planned Parenthood is that innocent, defenseless babies are going to be tortured, dismembered, and murdered inside their mother's womb by a person, I don't want to say a doctor, but we call them abortionist. And so, you've got to be able to see that there's something very wrong with that. So instead of being, hated, they get paid big bucks. So listen, this is unexcusable, inexcusable, it's reprehensible, it is murder. So I want you to do something. If you have any moral, feelings, any moral sense about you, you see that this is absolutely wrong, and it's all excused by these lies about a woman's right to choose or reproductive freedom from women. That's nonsense. Okay, we're killing people. People made in the image of God. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to go to the mirror and I want you to say this. Listen, say it's time. You look in the mirror and say, it's time for me to do something. It's time for me to speak up. It's time for me to act like a hero and not just a looky-loo. So please get involved, because this is a real-time Holocaust, far bigger than the one in World War II. So we'd love to see you tonight at our prayer meeting. We have a great time with a bunch of other heroic people. My number is 760-791-2253. If you call me or text me your information, I'll send you a link to our Zoom meeting, and we'll have a great time. So God bless you. Remember, do what's right. Bye-bye.